You want something so badly, but you're not taking action. Maybe you're afraid, maybe you don't know where to start, or maybe you're telling yourself, I'll do it when the time is right. But the truth is, that time will never come. Because waiting for the perfect moment means choosing inaction. And inaction becomes a habit over time. One day, you'll be one of those people saying, I wish I had started earlier. Stagnation is your greatest enemy. It gives you a false sense of comfort, but in reality, it slowly eats away at you from the inside. Your dreams age with you, and eventually, they die. The best way to understand this is to look back at your past. Think about it. Where did you want to be a year ago? How does that compare to where you are now? If you're still in the same place, maybe it's time to realize the real problem. You didn't take action. Your future will be the result of the actions you take today. If you don't start now, a year from now, you'll be asking yourself the same question. I wish I had started earlier. Remember, not someday, but today is the day to start. Because the steps you take today will shape a better version of you tomorrow. Your mind is constantly tricking you. It tells you, I'll do it later, leading you to procrastinate. But this is a trap. If you don't start now, procrastination will take control of you. So how do you take action? First, start small. Big goals can be overwhelming, so break them into smaller steps. Exercise for just 10 minutes in the morning. Write just one page today. Talk to just one client. But do something. Set small goals and reward yourself when you achieve them. Train your brain. It takes only 21 days to build a new habit. Take one small step every day for 21 days, and you'll see how it becomes a part of you. Small victories create great motivation. Every little success leads to bigger actions, and once you start moving, you'll break free from stagnation and begin progressing. Ask yourself today, what am I procrastinating on right now? Then ask, if I start now, how will my life change in a year? You already know the answer. A better you. Stronger, more confident, more successful. But thinking alone is not enough. Take action now. Start a challenge for yourself. For the next 30 days, commit to making at least 5 minutes of progress every day. Promise yourself something every day and stick to it. Challenge those around you, because moving forward together is always more motivating. Think about it. If you start today, you'll notice a difference in just a month, and in a year, you'll be a completely different person. Every success story starts with one step. Look at the world's most successful people. Behind every great achievement, there was a journey that started with a single step. Steve Jobs started Apple in a garage. Elon Musk had no money when he started his first business. Oprah Winfrey faced countless rejections, but never gave up. What made them successful? They started. Your story is no different. One day, you can achieve great success too. But first, you must take the first step. Final call to action. Never forget this. Don't be afraid to start, because fear disappears with action. Get up and take action. Stop making excuses, because life won't wait for you. You are the one who shapes your own future. If you take a step today, your future self will thank you. So stand up and do something. Take a small step, no matter how little. Now go and start.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbow. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than...
God never made a chair. In all of his years of being God, he's never made a chair. He's never made a table. He just made a tree. And the rest of it was up to us.
Right.
When God hands you a tree, imagine a table, a chair, imagine a wall in a room, imagine a log cabin, imagine what it can be, imagine what it can be, imagine what it can be. God of mercy.
Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life and your ass was asleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night.
Life is a journey that gains meaning as you move forward. Most people dream of something, make big plans, but never take action. That's because our minds develop a defense mechanism against uncertainty. The comfort zone feels safe, but it's also the invisible wall that prevents our dreams from becoming reality. Not taking action means losing, not just one day, but every day. Because while time keeps moving, if we stay in the same place, we are actually moving backward. Think about what you planned to do a year ago. And now? How close have you actually gotten to those dreams? If you're still in the same spot, then now is the time for change. People who achieve great things weren't different from you at the start. The only difference was that they chose to take action. Even a small step can eventually lead you to a completely different destination. So, what should you do? First, reconsider your expectations. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, start from where you are. Define your first step and make a commitment to yourself. Progress, even if just a little, every day. It could be reading a book, learning a new skill, or simply making a plan for your goals. Most importantly, free yourself from the chains of the past. Maybe you failed yesterday, maybe you procrastinated, but today is the only day when you can change the past. Don't be afraid to start. As you begin, you'll see your fears fade away. Life won't wait for you. You are the architect of your own life. And now, it's time to take action.
If you are able to get up every morning, have no passion, no drive, no motivation, no shit, and still get up with that kind of fire, you will be successful in life. I guarantee you that.
Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
Everything in life changes, seasons, people, opportunities. But what about you? Are you changing, or are you standing still? Change is inevitable, yet many people resist it. They cling to routines, fearing the unknown. But staying in the same place doesn't mean you're safe. It means you're stagnant. Growth only happens when you step out of your comfort zone. Think about the greatest moments of your life. Were they born out of routine, or did they come from taking risks? Every great achievement starts with a decision. To move forward, to embrace discomfort, to evolve. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming we have plenty of time. We tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow. Next week will be better. Or, I just need to be ready. But the truth is, there will never be a perfect time. If you keep waiting for the right moment, you'll end up waiting forever. The only time you truly have is now. The most successful people in the world weren't necessarily the smartest or the luckiest. They were the ones who took action. They failed, they stumbled, but they kept moving forward. Because they understood that change is a process, not a single event. So, what's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? The thought that you're not good enough? None of these things are real unless you let them be. Fear fades when you face it. Confidence grows when you take action. Start small if you have to. Read a book that challenges your thinking. Try something new that makes you uncomfortable. Break one habit that's holding you back. These little changes will add up, and soon you'll realize that you are no longer the same person. You're evolving, growing, becoming more than you ever thought possible. Your future is shaped by the choices you make today. You don't have to know exactly where you're going, but you have to start moving. So, open the door to change. Because the best version of you is waiting on the other side. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message.